Hello, everybody. This is Abba. The evening of my birthday. Today is the 12th of July. Here I am outside my favorite Ganxie. I think this is the 103rd and Metcalf. Yep. I treated myself to a two fruit pancake mix with two scrambled eggs, two sausages. Fruit cup. I have a fruit cup with me, right there. And I'm in LV2. My wife's a little Kia that I'm still paying for. The other one's paid off. And reflections on being 81. I feel wonderful today. I really feel very good. Thank God. I'm still with private security at Rockwell. I would like to exit that job. I enjoy the location. I enjoy a lot. But I've been there going on 6 years, and it's time to elevate. And I think elevation will come with an improved level of gratitude. And I just picked up some new meds tonight. An improvement on so-called heart medicine. I've got some penicillin, VK500, I think, for an excruciatingly, an excruciatingly painful tooth. I was at the emergency room last evening, from 10 until about 11. And I took off today, my work date, which was good. I needed the day off to recoup, regroup, review, and renew. Glad I did. I've been listening to a lot of one of my favorite comedians in person, Steve Harvey. Steve has really graduating into his gift of taking information and turning it into inspiration. He's a great comedian, a great person, and I'm really appreciating the sage advice that he's delivering now through the YouTube program that his publication or his crew is putting out. They're doing some great work for him, and he has assembled around him stage managers and production people and good video people and excellent people that are putting together a very good package around him. He hasn't descended into being guru, but he has ascended into being a brother sharing wisdom. Thank you, Steve Harvey. If you haven't listened to some of his motivational work, by all means do. You will profit from it greatly. He gives what Tony Robbins called value, but Tony doesn't describe what value is. Tony speaks in these general terms that he fascinates a lot of people. He fascinates me. He still fascinates me, but Tony Robbins, bless his heart, he does well, he means well. He's 61, 62 now. Steve is 61 and 62, but I find Steve a little bit easier to be with, to take. Steve speaks from a heart center that I feel that Brian Tracy speaks with. I adore Brian Tracy. He's a gentle, thorough, so I'll stop hitting Tony across the head with saying Tony does well. Tony does Tony. Tony has created his coaching in a way that is, right for his audience. Steve has his own audience, but he has a way of putting it. I like it. I like too what Steve was saying about you begin to live when you live with your gift. I like to identify your gift and go with that. That is one thing that I'm becoming clearer about every day now, identifying my gift. I think my gift is my propensity and ineluctable ability to coach the acquisition of a new language on the part of practically anyone. But first, I discovered that first I have to call death and ball and get out all the garbage that is in their frontal perception, identity, self-concept, all of the baggage and garbage that they've allowed to accumulate over years or whatever. I have to get that out of the way, and then boom, they start to really learn, like old Kelly Fuentes, who's a delightful girl, and she's learning French. You gotta follow up with her. Kelly, if you see her, hi, miss you, but I'll be sending you some good lessons, Kelly. Sending you some good lessons. Sending you some, I know something that I can send you, the beginning demo. I'll send that to you, Kelly. But anyway, my gift is the ability, the genius of my ability to really glom and to pick up a new language, but also to use it and to find cultural, critical, historical insight in it. I enjoy cultures, enjoy that meal. I enjoy cultures because of their historical and interlacing narratives. Every culture, every sociology, sociography, sociodynamics has a narrative that the people of it have created and cultivated over maybe thousands of years, like Chonggoren, like the Japanese, like the Egyptians, although the current day Egyptians are not the ones that built those almighty, powerful, and expressive structures, especially the pyramid, the Great Pyramid. I just uttered something there. The pyramid, which is just not what the builders called that great structure. They had another name for it. And whoever and whatever they were, maybe they left evidence of how they did that, and I think they did. I don't think that whoever they were, or they still are, and I don't see them not leaving some type of a cogent, persuasive, clear message of exactly how they went about that amount of mojo and building and designing and building and putting it together in such a way that it has been there ever since. But nobody, one thing, check this out, nobody looks below the surface of the pyramids. Beneath it are the aquifers. I bet you never heard about the aquifers. Well, Brother Tesla used a principle much like it. Flowing water beneath it gave an energy which was then used to complement other energies being produced or processed in the above structure. Nobody talked about the aquifer. Nobody but Christopher Gunn really says anything of any critical importance about the pyramids. And there's still those many people that talk about some of those tombs. You won't find a single body or even the mention of a corpse or anything else that has deceased or living, or that has deceased from living in the Great Pyramids. There are places where mummies are found, but not in a pyramid. Not you won't. Other interesting thing too, a very interesting feature. And I remember somebody mentioning this. I think it was maybe Graham Hancock, maybe possibly Robbie Duvall, someone, so that you won't even find any writing, any calligraphy, anything written within any wall of the Great Pyramid, and there are walls galore. The very inner structure has a particular logic to it, a particular harmonic tonality, which I find very wonderful, very engaging, and memorable. I remember once while I was thinking about it and looking at it too, I said, I think these great engineers, these great precision imbued, these precision intoxicated builders, built this for me. The Abba will be here one day, and we're going to build this for Abba. Isn't that an idea? Isn't that something? But John Anthony West said something one day, and he was talking about blah, 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 blah. He went blah, 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 blah. And he said number. And the context in which he mentioned number caught my awareness. And number. That the meaning and everything that the ancients did with regard to their precision. Oh, the devotion to precision, design and building, number. Well, the only number that comes into my critical work are the numbers on page 175 of my book number 1, A Book of New Healings. On page 175 is what I call the key to meaning. And I think it's the ultimate code. I'm just trying to find people who would like to read it. Of the hundreds of books that I've sold or given away, nobody's been able to appreciate the wisdom that is in that old book. I'm looking to find that person. To tell you the truth, I really wrote the book for me. Yeah. I had to get something out into the world. Something out there where I could find it, where everybody else could find it, where it would be safe in the public domain, in the dominion of public knowing. That would be a record of what is yet to be. And that is the key to mingling. I was even hoping that my lovely daughter, who was quite an academic, would click onto it, but that has yet to happen. Or Jean, her friend, or Ricky, or anybody, Nancy, or anybody else, Denise. I'm waiting for that one person, that one scholar to say, oh, I see what Abba's trying to say, I see what Abba's saying, and it will ignite in them even a knowing that will then broadcast everywhere. Is that wishful thinking? Oh, golly molly. On the evening of my 81st birthday celebration, 81 years young. Amen. Breathe, baby, breathe. WuChi ChiGong. Life wish. Be well. Be kind to yourself.